I'll have you know, I think this mug is absolutely beautiful. Awesome, Dad, no less. Oh, good evening, Mr. Racing. Thank you very much, sir. Please, you have done enough, so no more. Thank you very much. It is massively appreciated. Listen, before I kind of get going, getting into my stride, I'm not going to go over old ground. Obviously, I've discussed about the monetize thing. I was talking to one of my mates. Now, what I've done. In fact, there he is, Mr. UK Panther. What was I going to say? Yeah, Panther mentioned that I was talking to him a few minutes ago. He was watching one of my videos, and you're basically getting pop-ups. It's point. I've got it the right way. There we go. Yeah, you're getting pop-ups every like 3 or 4 minutes. And as much as I want Google to give me money, I don't really want that, because that's going to be a pain in the arse. If I'm being perfectly blunt, and I won't be anything else. Good evening, Steve. I'm being totally honest. If I was watching a video and what was I going to say? You're getting an advert every couple of minutes, it would annoy me, and I wouldn't watch it. So I don't want that to happen. And the other one is, there's an advert where you get a horrible big banner going right across the bottom of the video, effectively obscuring about the bottom kind of quarter of the screen. So I'm going to untick these boxes. As much as I want to try and kind of, like I said, get Google to kind of help me out, I don't want my videos to become an absolute shitfest of. God, there you go. I've just made this. Each time I try and say I want to make this kid friendly, I want to make this kid friendly video, I go and swear far too fucking often. Anyway, right, let's get back onto what we're talking about. Yeah, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel tonight. You can tell I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to Arcade Perfect My Arses. We're now looking at Gemini Wing. I've never, ever heard anybody say Defender Robotron. You need to try Gemini Wing, mate. That's an absolute stonking shoot 'em up. That's something you'll never hear. Anyway, let's get some trivia. Has it got any trivia? It's got technical stuff. Tells us the staff. It also tells us what computers it came out for, which is nice. Right, possible bugs. I can hardly read that. The music in Gemini Wing is transposed incorrectly. Current versions of MAME transpose the game music up 2 semitones. Nothing worse than that, eh? I've played the original art. I've played? Who are you? Is this somebody that's actually typed this? I've played the original arcade game in the first versions of MAME to support Gemini Wing. I don't know the version number. Well, you need to do your homework better, but it had white feather-like sprites for bullets. Played the music. Oh, bollocks. Played the music in the correct key. We need a recording from the real machine. Bloody hell. I don't think I did that. It was first supported in version 0.31. Right, anyway, let's let the fun begin. Why does that keep coming on? I don't know. Right, Dell very kindly gave me these. Why does that light come on? What does that mean? The little phone icon keeps coming on. Why does it keep doing that? Hopefully you can still hear me. If you can't hear me, then give me a shout. Right, anyway, let me get this. Let's come out of that. I don't think it's going to be a particularly long video because according to this, it came out in the Spectrum, the Commodore 64, Amstrad, Commodore Amiga, Atari ST, and the SharpX 68000. Steve, thank you very, very much. We love you and you're a gem. Thank you very much, mate. Honestly, that is really nice. Listen, what I'm planning to do, like I said, I've already told you, it costs me £32 a month. Now, one of the guys, I think it was Claxon Cow, said to me, why don't you? Now he was totally supportive. He says, look, no, by all means, do what you have to do. He says, but to save you money, why don't you just use OBS and not StreamYard? But what I told him was, I'm a complete and well, I know. Would you call it Neil, one of my mates who's in the channel tonight? He knows that I'm a complete twat when it comes to anything kind of remotely technical. StreamYard is really good because it means I can. It's so easy to use. It's great for doing the live streams, for doing evening legsy. Aldo the Apache back in business. Yeah, it makes streaming so much easier when it comes to doing like, you know, Chums Talk Pish and whatever. It's really easy because all I need to do is send a link. So even if I wasn't going to get any help towards it, I'm going to sorry, Adam, it's not £32 a month, it's £19 a month, and then I pay 13 or 14 for the podcast thing. And they work for me. They know they're easy to use, and that's what I need. If it's something that's requires HTML, I can't even say it, HTML bollocks, then I'm not going to do it. So no, I'm going to, like I said, even if I was getting nothing back, I would still continue to pay it. It makes it a lot easier for me. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? So what I'm planning to do is, you know, if I can cover my costs, then absolutely wonderful. If I do get enough, I'm going to maybe get a light because, well, I've got I don't know what wattage it is. I shouldn't have done that. You notice that when you look at a light bulb, you can't see anything. If you blink, you can just see the light bulb in front of you. Well, I've got that right now. I'm going to try and get a decent light, and I don't mean a light bulb. I'm going to try and get a decent light. Do you put the light behind you, in front of you, or something? I don't know, but anyway, that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. What? Yeah, very good. Right, anyway, let me. I'm talking complete bollocks here, so let's just share the screen. Share that like that. There we go. I'll tell you, I was doing an Arcade Perfect yesterday. I've not finished it. I've still to do the commentary of a game, and I have never seen as many. I've never seen. Oh, cheers, Neil. That would be really excellent. I've never seen as many home conversions in all my life. Have a guess what game it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but yeah, it's. I was getting sick of it, but I actually got to kind of quite like the game, so that'll be coming out probably next week. Yeah, Scotland looked at lots of lights Monday. Yeah, dearie me. What can I say? Well, I know Mr. Flanagan's in tonight. Yeah, and obviously Neil's in as well. Scotland, you know what? They didn't play badly. The problem with Scotland is they just can't score for toffee. I mean, in the last 5 minutes, they could have scored 5 goals, and that's the biggest problem with Scotland. They always look quite impressive, and they come so close, and they never quite do it. But you know what? As long as we stuff the English on Friday, that is our World Cup. I would gladly take that. So anyway, right, let's get Gemini wing going. Oh, we want to do that. We want to hide that. Oh, cheers, Mark. Thank you very much. That would be. Would that can you sort it out? I will indeed, Mark. I will ping you my address. Definitely. That would be really, really nice, Mark. Thank you. Right, wait a minute. Why has this joystick jumped into joystick port number 1? That's number 2. That's weird. Right, what I'm going to have to do. Right, hang on. I'm going to have to unplug this and then plug it back in. It's showing my joystick has been plugged into number 2, sorry. Right, that is weird. Right, listen, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to reboot the computer. I will be back in 2 ticks because for some weird reason it's showing as joystick port 2. I don't know how that works. I don't know why. I've not even got a joystick plugged into port 1. Right, I'm going to reboot. I will be back in 2 seconds. Stand by your joysticks. Right. Why does anybody know why sometimes when you reboot Windows it starts instantly and in other times it can take ages, even though you've not plugged anything else in? I never understand that. Anyway, yeah, I have just demonstrated the perfect reason why I should stick with StreamYard. What other bit of software can you just switch the computer off and come right back in again? There you go. So I'm just looking at some jokes. Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah, the fact that I can just switch it off and come back in again is wonderful. So anyway, let's get back to where I was. Well, we're going to run. What were we doing again? Gemini wing, I think it was. Yeah, it is absolutely, Colin. That is why I swear by it, or swear at it most of all. Right, let's share the video. No, we don't want to share a video file. God damn it. There we go. Right, okay, want to hide that. Right, so let's get, we've already read out all the trivia in this. Apparently it's the tune is transposed or something. 110 auto defrag, so does it do that when we're it is SSD Dell. That's the weird thing. I've got a 260 something another. Right, let's just play one game of this. Now, I have played this. I think the only time I've ever played this game was in a live stream, actually. Oh, killer raspberries. Killer small lobsters, butterflies. Some dragonflies, for good measure. I don't know what the hell these are. You know what I found on my kitchen floor a couple of weeks ago? It must have been on my dog. I was actually eating. I was eating not jelly babies. I was eating jelly beans, and did I spill any? I can't remember. But anyway, I looked down and I thought, oh, I've dropped a jelly bean, and I picked it up, and I thought, what the hell's that? And I squeezed it. And I realised it was actually a tick. You know, these horrible bloody things that basically attach themselves to your leg and suck your blood. So yeah, I managed to, I think it must have been in my dog. And this thing was horrible. Now, I'll be honest, I never kill any insects. Wasps, bees, I'll never ever kill them. Spiders, I've always, I'm very, very kind. I'll pick up bees and I'll give them, if I see a bee that's kind of lacking energy, I'll give it some water with sugar. Wasps I catch, put them out. But this thing, it was just horrible. So yeah, I put it into the sink and poured the bleach in it to kill it because it was just a disgusting looking thing. Hang on, I'm going to move my hand position and get some rapid fire going here because I'm getting the feeling we're going to get some large thing attacking us. Yeah, it's a horrible bloody thing, Adam. Right, we've got a... What the hell is that? We've got a... Not a seal, what do you call it? A walrus firing Maltesers at us. Oh, piss off. Wait a minute, I've just realised I may have... have I got a... Right, it doesn't appear we have any sort of... Bollocks. It doesn't appear we have any sort of... Right, let's do a continue. We don't have any sort of smart bomb thing. Why do we call them smart bombs? They're not smart, they just explode. It's a very pedestrian game, I have to say, but that's not a bad thing. So what are the little tail things that I'm dragging behind me? Bloody hell, I guess a wee bit congested. It's like Sauchiehall Street on a Saturday afternoon. And if you don't know what Sauchiehall Street is, it's a street in Glasgow that people say when something is busy, they say it's like Sauchiehall Street on a Saturday afternoon. Pick up these things, whatever they are. Neil, since you're in the stream, have you given it any thought as to where we can go with the drones next time? Neil got me into flying drones. So we've been away. Where did we go? We went 2 weeks ago. We went up. It's one of the kind of oldest heritage sites in Scotland. I think it was the Druids went there. A place called Cairnpapel Hill in Bathgate. And then last week we went to a place called the Dunmore House, which was it was in private land, and then I think at the turn of the century it was turned into a girls' school. But yeah, we were flying drones up there last week. Right, we'll give Mr. Waterboy another wee go. Yep, Craig will be extremely familiar with that street. Is that what it was? Right, okay, right, well, fair enough. Right, Colin has just told me I've already done this video, so anyway guys, listen, thank you very much for joining me. Until next time. You know what, doesn't matter. You can't get too much of this game. So I didn't actually, even in ZX, how are you, mate? Did I feature the arcade one? Not to worry, listen, it doesn't matter, we're here now. Right, okay, so let's get this loaded up. Oh, it was a high score kerfuffle, sorry. Right. Evening, Vimstar. Listen, thank you very, very much to where can my next waffle, Dale, just if you go to my last, well, just go to my last waffle, which was 3 weeks ago, just post the questions in there. That would be rather splendiferous. Thank you. So I actually started watching. What did I start watching? I started watching France versus Germany, and then it got about 10 minutes in, and then it started buffering. So I just gave up and thought, you know what, let's do a live stream. Right, tell you what, I'm already on the C64 one. So where did it go? Gemini. Where the hell did it go? Gemini Wing. GEM. There we go, Gemini Wing. Right, this is the C64 one. Evening, Tom. Listen, mate, you've not really missed anything. Yeah, apart from a few technical issues. Yeah, you're absolutely right. If it starts buffering on Friday, I will be going to the pub. What was I talking about? Yeah, you've just missed a couple of technical issues and the arcade version. Alternate D. If you join me for the Sunday live stream, you'll know that I had a few issues with. Hang on, this is a wee bit loud. I know, who'd have thunk it, Chris? Let's turn that down a smidgen. Oh, it's too much. What the bloody hell was I talking about? What was I talking about? Yeah, I was having problems with WinVice. Don't know why. It just didn't seem to be playing ball. It didn't seem to load. It can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure that to load a game in WinVice, you can merely drag a zip file across, and it will load it. Now, I'm sure that's the way it works, but for some weird reason, it doesn't. None of the WinVices seem to work with that now. So what I've done is I've reverted back to like a 2.3 old version of WinVice. Seems to load stuff okay, but bizarrely, I don't know, Adam. I don't know. It doesn't seem to let me drag stuff, which is weird. Anyway, let me Let me get this. Let me get this going. Play Gemini Wing with your joystick. Now wait a minute. What does it say there? Yeah, get ready to shoot and blast your way through. Wave upon. What I really need is I need Mister Mr. Adam, Mr. Sir Lancelot. He has got the ultimate movie voice. I'm not even going to attempt to beat Adam. But anyway, get ready to shoot and blast your way through wave upon wave of organic mutants in this superb conversion. We'll let him off with the spelling of Tecmo's brilliant arcade game. Why have you got an A, a capital A for arcade game? Gemini Wing. Right, okay, let's batter in. Batter in, lads. Right. Gemini Wing, distributed by Virgin Mastertronic. See, that would never be a good thing. Now, you see the sales curve, if I am right. Good evening, Mr. Ginger Hippie Gaming 42. Fantastic night. I love the name. How are you, mate? Thanks for joining me tonight. Yeah, the sales curve. Did they not do? Oh, not Swiv. What's that other game? I can't remember. Anyway, somebody will remind me. The sales curve did that horizontal shooter game. Enable 5. We'll disable it. High score. Nope. Yeah, reset. Okay. Bonus point for nice kind of intro. And we're off. Now you're not going to get if blocky graphics are your thing, then you're not going to get Silkworm. That's the one I'm thinking is Swiv. You're not going to get much more blocky looking than this. You know what? It's not half bad. It's really not half bad. Ah, bollocks killer Maltesers. There is, Mark. Yep, there is a version for the Spectrum apparently, which we shall most definitely take a wee look at. You know, a type of game that people will never see me play is Arkanoid type games. I remember, what was the name of the? Oh, it came out. It was Gremlin Graphics that brought it out. Began with K. Crazy. It was Arkanoid, but you played it horizontally. Evening, Mr. Juffer. How are you, mate? This isn't actually too bad. It's not bad at all. It can be quite difficult to see what you're doing. Now, I'm assuming this would probably look a lot nicer in a CRT, because the problem is with this, playing a game like this on a modern, you know, balls, Crackout, that's the one, Steve. Yeah, playing it on a modern monitor, you can see every single pixel. And it's just a tiny wee bit difficult to see things sometimes when there's a lot going on the screen, but plenty happening. Oh, here's the big evening, Shinobi, how are you? Right, Mr. Walrus throwing the killer Maltesers off Doom. Either that or it's something else. Ah, bollocks. Oh, balls. It's not actually Slap Fight. I actually enjoy Slap Fight. Now this is called. Right, we're not going to play again. It's called Gemini Wing. Right. Anyway, right. That was the C64. Let's. Right. What we'll do now? See if the Amstrad is behaving itself. Go for that. I beg your pardon, knob. Sir Lance, I have my own homemade spinner. Ah, you do, yeah. That's. See, I wish I was skilled. I would love to have a spinner. I actually thought that I've got one of these little devices that allows you to plug in. Where is it? One of these basically allows you to. Hang on, I'll just take this off stream for a second. It allows you to plug an Atari joystick in using the USB. It's excellent. Really, really nice. It's there. I don't know if you can see that. Really nice. And I thought it might work with my. I thought it might work with my Atari paddle, but it doesn't. Sadly, I did buy another one, which apparently was supposed to work with the paddles, but it doesn't. Unfortunately, what we're looking for, right? Amstrad. We're looking for Gemini. There we go. Gemini wing. We'll see if this is going to work. Yeah, that should do it. Apologies about the small screen, but oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. If I do that, no. If I put it through stream, if I put it through, what do you call it, OBS, then you'll not get the sound. No, right. Okay, sorry. We're going to just have to go with a tiny wee screen. Codes for poor Passeur Lee Nava. I can't even pronounce that. Naviox. Yeah, we'll just hit space. Partie normale and la bidule. We'll just go for partie normale. Wait a minute, I know that tune. Postman, I knew I'd recognise it. Come on. Why is that not responding? 1. That's weird. It's not responding to number 1. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that down and then I'm going to open it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to go to drive. Oh, I don't want to insert a blank. I wish somebody would come up with a better emulator for the Amstrad, because as much as when it works, it just works. I seem to get more problems with the Amstrad emulator than anything. What we're looking for? We're looking for Gemini wing. Oh, I wonder, wait a minute, I could possibly. If this doesn't work, then what I'll do is I'll try. I'll try whatever it's called, right? Partie normale. Ah, right. It's using the key and the keypad, which is weird. Right, okay. Password mode, fire space when ready. Oh, good Lord. Right, I'll not make any initial comments. Let's just kind of get a flavour of the game. Right, I've played it for long enough. Initial impressions was, good Lord, how small is this screen? And I still stand by that. The second thing is, it's just, I wouldn't say it's a wee bit slow, but I don't know, the scrolling's not the greatest. And I do know for a fact that the the Amstrad. Oh, power-ups. The Amstrad is, I didn't even know what I was doing there. The Amstrad is capable of a lot more. But the biggest thing, or probably that's the wrong phrase to use, the smallest thing, is the fact that the screen is just really wee. Maybe playing it on a big TV. I mean, to be fair, I'm playing this on I don't know what size of screen it is. I'm playing it in a small window. So maybe I should discount the going on about how small the thing is. It's just a bit slow. However, I've got to say the graphics are beautiful. The graphics are really nice, really colourful. Why do I keep? Oh, thank you very much, Shinobi. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you, buddy. Eh? Thank you. Press fire to start it. We'll play another game. Yeah, it's just slow, which is a shame. I think the speed coupled with the lack of smooth scrolling, it's absolutely not a bad version. You look at it, it's really nice. They've really used the colour. I mean, the colour is a lot nicer than the C64 one. I just feel a wee bit more work. It could have been even better. So yeah, that's Amstrad one, right? Keep a note. Remember what we've played. Right, let's take a look at a 16-bit one. I'm going to do the Amiga last of all because Amiga don't use game base for the Amiga. Let's look at the Atari ST. Game, there we go. Right, I was just actually checking to see if it did actually come out for the Atari ST. Right, we'll make that. I should be able to make that nice and big, like so. Does anybody know what the final score was with France and Germany? Right, so this is Atari ST one. Get the killer raspies again. Graphics are actually pretty damn good. Yeah, nicely detailed, nice use of colour. Scrolling is pretty damn good as well. Kill the large slug thing. That reminds me, I need to watch Tremors again. I've not seen that for a long time. Kill the, I don't know, they look like fleas with large bottoms. They've got baboon bottoms or monkey bottoms. Yeah, this is actually really nice. There's lots going on, lots to shoot. Arge! Ah, bollocks. Yeah, it is Adam, the scrolling is fine. You see, the music's not half bad either. Come on, I just want to get to Mr. Walrus and his killer Maltesers. Or is it Revels? Revels. I must be the only person that actually... My favourite Revel is I was going to say Scotland. I don't know where that came from. Is the coffee one. Love them. Revels. Right. It is Colin. It is. Was it a bit loud, Adam? Right, okay, sorry. I'll tell you what, wait a wee minute. I'll just unpause it for a second. Right, what we want to do is we want to do open mixer volume, and then I'll just move him over there out your way so he doesn't annoy the experience. Right, that should be better. How's that? He's had enough. Oh, he's back again. Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever tried Marmite. Do you know that? Hey! In your face, level 1. You're a sick man, Panther. Russian roulette. Are you going to die? Who can tell? I get angry if we have those chocolates in a crispy shell. Oh, very good, yeah. I've actually joined a puns Facebook page. Quite amusing, and I thought, well, you know what? I better throw in a couple. So I did my favourite joke. I bought my wife a fridge for her Christmas. You ought to see her face light up when she opened it. And so I sent that off for inclusion in said Facebook book page, and the bloody joke was declined. I'm like, what? You having a laugh? You having a laugh? You having a laugh? If anybody watches extras, they'll know what I'm talking about. You having a laugh? Any Ricky Gervais fans in the stream tonight? I must admit, I was never a Ricky Gervais fan until I started watching. Well, I mean, I love The Office. I think The Office is absolutely fantastic. I love The Office to bits. I've watched it so many times. I just think it's brilliant. I know a lot of people can't stand it, and I wasn't really a Ricky Gervais fan, but I do like him. And one series that I watched, which I thought I'm not going to enjoy, that is Derek. He basically plays a guy that's got learning difficulties, and he kind of volunteers in an old person's home, and it's actually really good. I thought, no, it would make me feel quite uneasy, but you know what? It's actually really funny, and it's sad as well. Oh, you sod! Don't know what the hell these are. You've got freaking lasers anyway. That's all I know. Ah, bollocks! I just moved and died. Oh, I love Max and Paddy. Yeah, Craig. I've seen I've not watched it for a long time, but I mean, I love. I do like Peter Kay. I mean, I think Phoenix Nights are just absolutely inspired. Brilliant. Yeah, The Office is just it is cringe. I mean, it makes you feel so uneasy. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, it's awesome. Right, we'll tell you what, you know what, we don't normally get to see 3 levels in a live stream. Oh, bollocks, there we go. I've got the Phoenix Nights DVD, Phoenix Nights, I can't even talk properly, I've got the Phoenix Nights DVDs as well, Adam. Brilliant. Right, anyway, that is the Atari ST. I think we've only got, what have we got to do? We've got the Amiga one, we've got the Spectrum one, and then I think we've got the Sharp X 68000. Can anybody just double check that we've picked them all up? Listen, by the way, just talking about live streams, well, not that we were. I've always been trying to, like, you know, finish live streams, you know, quite early because I've got to go to my bed. I'm now starting to kind of Evening, John. How you doing, buddy? We have a rather special guest in tonight, Mr. John Studley, Pac-Man extraordinaire. He was. Tell me, John, were you the 4th or 5th person to get the perfect Pac-Man, something like that? Absolutely insane skills. What was I talking about? Yeah, I normally try and kind of stop the live streams early on, but I'm now starting to find my feet a wee bit in the job, and I'm quite kind of comfortable about going to my bed a bit later. I don't need to go to my bed too early, so I'm happy to kind of do these. it going on a bit later. Now the thing about the thing about Mr. Studley is people just it's like when they refer to me, they talk about I only do the Friday Waffle, I do other things. John, he's not just good at Pac-Man. Oh no. He can get like 100,000 plus in Berserk. He can play track and field non-stop. He's completed. What other games have you completed? You can complete. He's able to complete 1942. He's one of these annoyingly good at absolutely every single thing. There you go. He's had 8 perfect lives. I think without being good at Pac-Man myself, I think to be able to get a perfect Pac-Man it's up there as one of probably the best, most difficult achievements out of any kind of video game. So, I mean, I've seen John playing live quite a few times, and it's just absolutely insane. When I go to these play events, I like to always show off my little trick that John taught me how to kind of park up, just halfway down, right hand side, park up, and you can go for a piss. Though a couple of times I've thought I've done that, and I'm kind of letting people go, oh, check this guy, he knows what he's doing. He must be good at Pac-Man, and then I then get killed after a couple of minutes. But John's one of these. I've got to say, my channel is. I'm very lucky to have. I mean, I've got John, we've got Charlie Farr, who is just an absolutely insanely good video games player. He's got the highest score. He did have the highest score. In fact, John has Charlie Farr. Does he still hold the world record at Galaxian? I know he certainly did. We've got Paul Spriggs. I think Paul does watch my channel from time to time. Paul, if you're in the channel, please say hello. And then obviously we've got Mr. Tony Temple, who's rather handy at Missile Commando. To be fair, I think he's pretty pish at everything else, but yeah. So anyway, right, where were we? Let's get back to business. I don't want this to drag on all night. So the Dell Spectrum Amstrad MSX. Right, we'll have a quick look for the MSX before we leave the stream tonight. Sinclair ZX Spectrum. What are you saying there, John? You need to watch the reversals first, Al. The reversals. What does that mean, John? Is that a bit? I know that the Pac-Men have to be on patrol mode rather than in chase. I remember John told me that there's 2 modes: chase mode where they basically chase you, and then there's patrol where they go around outside. Now I'm sure John told me when they're in patrol mode, that's where you can kind of park up. But right, what we're looking for, Gemini Wing. Gemini Wing, there we go. Right, play game. I don't know if this is a multi-load or not, whatever. Right, please turn the tape over, then rewind to start of side B. Press P for password, any key when ready. Right, we want to go for number 3. And we're off. Oh, wait a minute, I had to change the controls the other day there. I need to put the joystick to Kempston. There we are. Excellent. Now, right away, yeah, you can obviously see there, it's pretty much monochrome, but you know what, the Spectrum does it well when it sticks to monochrome. I mean, you know, there are some games where they've really managed to kind of nail the colour, but you know, this is what the Spectrum is. We all expect it. Try saying that when you're drunk. We expect the Spectrum to do something like this. We don't expect colour, shall we say, in the Spectrum. But you know, look at the graphics. Yeah, the scrolling's not exactly silky smooth, but what I do like about this version over the other 2 8-bit ones is, in fact, even the Atari ST one, I like how they've deliberately narrowed the screen to make it kind of vertical aspect, which is kind of true to the arcade game. Right, we're going to have another wee go. We don't want to put my name in. No, thank you. Select option to start. All right, number 3. Yeah, I even like the wee Jaundice swing. Caustic, eye melting, radioactive, yellow. Oh, power-ups. Now, obviously, one slight downside to kind of the monochrome beauty that is a Spectrum is it can sometimes be a wee bit tricky to see what's what. I was trying to figure out what was actually shooting me. It was these little sinister eyes which are cunningly concealed within the background. But no, I do like the look of the Spectrum. I do like the look of this one. Oh, is that a power up? I think it is. See, these are quite hard to see. It's just as well that I'm not skilled like John or Charlie or whatever, because can you imagine? Can you imagine? What do you call it? Me trying to do one of these live streams if I was actually any good at games. Right, okay, Craig, I'm going to assume that you're taking the piss. I need you to try Greenberry on MSX. It's a belter of a game. At least. Oh wait, I'm thinking Greenberry in the C16. Yeah, how can we forget one of the worst games ever? So that's the Spectrum one. Right, 2 to go. I'll tell you what, we'll just very quickly try the MSX. Now the MSX is one of these emulators that it can Gemini wing. It'll either work or it won't work. Is it it's worse than the C16 version. Right, listen, Craig, I'm not going to do that tonight. But remind me on Sunday. I absolutely need to have a shot of that. I need to have a shot. I would find it hard to agree or to believe that. How do we start? Oh, hang on. Oh, is it working with my joystick? The weird thing is, a lot of the time you've got to configure. You've got to configure the joystick to work with it, but. Well, that's the thing, John. Yeah, especially when you guys are playing these games, you're watching with an audience, and that's what's wonderful, right? For some odd reason, I can't move. Let me just very quickly tools input down left right. Let's see if we can now move. No, right. You know what? I'm not going to piss about with it. Right? You can see here, I can't actually move. I can just fire. Now this would be all right. I mean, it's well, it looks like the Spectrum one. Maybe is there slightly less flickering possibly? But it's slow. It is mega slow. The crazy thing is I'm actually probably doing better there, not even being able to move. Anyway, yeah, that's MSX one. Don't forget that one. Remember that. Right, 2 to go. We've got the... Right, let's look at which will probably be the best version. Let's face it. It's the Sharp X68000. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to load up, because the emulator for the Sharp isn't the best. It seems to kind of judder, so I've noticed RetroArch. I've not really played about with this at all, but I did. Right, load content. No, I don't want to load content. I want to go back. And I want to load a core, which is going to be the Sharp. And I want to load content, and then I want to go into that. Then I want to go into my emulators. That. And I want to go to my game base. And I want to go all the way down the bottom. X68000, and I want to go to that. Now, hopefully Gemini Wing is going to be there. There we go. Is it going to run? Load archive. Right, wait a minute. It's taking up the full screen, so I need to... Blimey, that's a massively... huge. It was like 2 screens in width. Right, I'll just make that a bit bigger, like so. Right, let's just sit. We can just sit. Oh, there we go. Nice title screen. I actually thought that was somebody holding a laser gun, a laser's gun. It's not. It's actually a large. In fact, it's Mister. It's Mister. What do you call it? Walrus. Without his Maltesers, he's firing that. They're actually coming. No, it's not. It's the horrible things that came out the skull. Space. What space thing was that? Return. Right. No, that doesn't work. Right, okay, I've just made it full screen. Right, doesn't appear right. Space does that. Return. Any ideas how to start? No, we don't want to quit. How do we start this game? It's not going to be a key. Is it going to be an F key maybe? No, that does that. That's a shame. I don't know how. Right, that doesn't appear to work. Well, it probably does work. I just don't know how to use it. Right, we're going to have to go back to the slightly. Yeah, no, it does. It configures other. I was playing other games fine. It should just pick the thing up, Adam. Right, listen, not to worry. We'll just we'll go into the SharpX 68000 emulator. Whoops, and we shall find it down there. Gemini wing. There we go. This should work. Like I said, it will be slightly. Right now, rather annoyingly, I'm going to try full screen. I don't know if that's going to mess things up. Which has it? I don't know. Can you guys see that? Please let me know if you can actually see that. Right, why is it taking over? I can't. I can't actually. Hang on, I want to see if I can come at this for a second. Right, wait a minute. It's going bloody haywire. Right, get that back up again. Right, you can see that. Right, okay. Yeah, it was kind of the way it was overlaying the screen, so I couldn't see the comments. Right, I can hear that, but I can't see anything. Right, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to close that down and move that. I don't know why it keeps jiggling this about. Right, what I'm going to have to do is load it, and we're going to have to play it in a wee totty window, I'm afraid. I'm just trying to see if I can make the screen a wee bit bigger, but I don't think I can. Right, that's a pity. Right, wait, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it full screen once more. Can you see it? Please type in, because it's kind of overlaid the screen. Let me know if you can see that. I'll level 1 meister you in a minute. You're not wrong though. Can you see that, guys? Let me know if you can. Right, we can see it. Now nothing's happening at the moment. Oh, hang on. Maybe it was just loading actually. Right, can you see that now? Yeah. Right. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. Right. Good night, Steve. Cheers, buddy, and thanks again for the donation, mate. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Right, can you see this okay? Yeah, good stuff. Right, we've got the killer raspberries there all present, correct? You see there, it just, the screen just kind of jumps a wee bit. Now, I think the controls aren't 100% in this. I would have to say, I think graphically wise and sound wise, this is pretty much arcade perfect, I would imagine. You know, there's probably an option somewhere in the emulator. You see it just kind of jumps a wee bit. It just glitches ever so slightly. This is all a bit bloody Socky Hall Street, this. Oh. Yeah, it's a rather pedestrian shoot 'em up, but it's challenging nevertheless, and it's actually quite good fun, to be fair. Yeah, it's not ideal. You really don't want an arcade game jerking like that. It's a shame because when it's playing fine, it plays absolutely fine. Bollocks. Now, is it me or does that music sound very, very slightly like Space Harrier? Ah, bollocks. Yeah, anyway, right, that's the... how do we come out of this? Right, I don't actually know how to come out of this. I don't know how to get that from being full screen. All I need to do is just do tab, and I'll close it down that way, and then I move you back over there. Right, okay, I think we've got the last one to go, and it's going to be the Mega one, so we'll just get this loading up because it takes a wee while. Isn't it weird that it's, what's the time? It's 20 to 11 at night and it's still daylight. This is actually a time of year I love, and especially when I was a runner, when I used to be able to run. I've tried that call and didn't work. This is when the West Highland Way race is on. It's always in the longest day of the year. It all starts on a Friday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. So when I'm out of this time of the year, I always kind of think about that could be me. But the race hasn't been on the last 2 years just because of COVID, unfortunately. Right, what we're looking for, Gemini wing. There we go. So did anybody guess as to what game I was playing? Oh, wait a minute. We can actually make... I want to come out. We can make this full screen. Oops. X. Right, we can make this full screen like so. I think this does work okay. There we go. Yeah, what game did I make an arcade perfect of last night? In fact, you know what? You've probably seen it because it appeared on the desktop. So I kind of gave the game away. And it had so many home versions, you would not believe. Ouch, my ears sore. The Glory of Wings. Right, let's get going. Hey, I'm trying to figure out if I like this one or not. I'm actually trying to remember the Atari ST one. I'm trying to compare this to the Atari ST one. Music's obviously better. Kill the spider or whatever the hell that is. Oh, there's these large flies with baboon backsides. Bloody hell. Oh, padlock. I don't know what that does. There's a lot going on. I would never ever describe this as a bullet hell shooter, but by Jove, it's like a bullet hell shooter. A lot of colour going on, do we? Oh, arse. You know what game it reminds me of ever so slightly? Xenon 2. It's got this sort of the whole organic vibe going on. Yeah, Adam, I'm not sure. I mean, it's not a bad version. It does look like the arcade one. It plays like the arcade one. Yeah, it's certainly not. I think it could certainly be arcade perfect. I need to get my... Oops, there we go. Let's get my little vibrating finger going here. Try and kill this guy. Oh, bollocks. Haha. You're right, Shinobi. Yeah, there's no what do you call it? There's no sound effects. I'm assuming there's probably a button you can press. I mean, I'll have one more go. One more go, and then I think we'll do a little summary and see what we think. Bollocks. There was a game that Tony Crowther brought out that was kind of like a bit organic-y. What the hell was it called? Oh, did it bring... Something niggles me. It began with a C, or was it an S? It was in the C64 and it was a shoot 'em up. And I wasn't a fan of it. I think it got quite good. It got quite good reviews in Zap, but I didn't really like it. What was the name of that shoot 'em up by Tony Crowther? Something niggles me. It began with an S or a C. I can't remember. Somebody tell me. Cheers, Colin. Thanks again, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Phobia, that's it. Yeah, I was right. An S or a C, Phobia. And it had kind of giant spiders and insects and that kind of stuff. Or Griffin. I wasn't a fan of Griffin, Mark. It looked bloody awful. Right, we'll try and kill this thing before we before it fires lasers. That's him going. There we go, that's him, easily dispatched. In your face, level 1. Right, listen, I think we better... I suppose we need to try level 3. Oh, bollocks. It's not an easy game. It is not an easy game one little bit. Right, anyway, enough of that. Let me come out of this, and then what I'll do, I'll go up to there, and then I'll stick the I'll just put the arcade one back on again. Have I got any coffee left? Yay. Dregs for the win. Right, anyway, yeah, let's think. Let's thunk. So let's start. We'll start off with the Amstrad one. It looked lovely. I mean, 8-bit wise, it easily had the best looking graphics. Really, really nice and detailed. Good night, Mark. Cheers, buddy. Thanks again, Mark. Thanks for supporting me, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate it. What was I going to say? Yeah, the Amstrad one, it looks nice. Really nice use of colour. But the screen was very small. The scrolling wasn't the greatest. And yeah, it was just really slow, far too slow. Spectrum one was nice. It was like a Spectrum game, kind of monochrome graphics, but it was fast and the baddies were pretty good. It was quite difficult to see some of the stuff. C64 one, very blocky, but it actually looked pretty good. It played well. It had decent music. It had sound effects, I think, as well. That was 8-bit ones. The Sharp X68000, well, let's put aside the fact that it was glitching a wee bit. It's arcade perfect, so I think we know what's going to win. The Amiga one in ST, I think the Amiga one was see, that's where I've been going. Oh, that's the kind of weapon I need. Yeah, the Amiga one, I think it had virtually the same graphics as the ST, maybe slightly better colour, and it certainly had slightly better sound. The Atari ST one I thought was really good. I was quite pleasantly surprised with the Atari ST one. The MSX one was shite. It was way too slow. It was like the Spectrum, but it was so slow. So I think, yeah, in third place, I would have to go for the Commodore 64. Second place, I would probably. No, you know what? No, I'm going to have to move the C64 down to fourth place. I think in third place it would have to be the Atari ST. Second place, I would go for the Commodore Amiga. In first place, it would have to be 100% the Sharp X68000. I mean, there wasn't a lot to choose between the ST and the Amiga one, but I think the Amiga one looked it had better sound, and it just did look that slightly wee bit more polished. So that is it. Bronze medal would be Atari ST, silver medal Commodore Amiga, and in gold position it's going to be the Sharp X68000, and that's why I would love to own a Sharp X68000. So anyway, listen guys, thank you as always. It was a no notice at all. That's probably how I'm going to do these live streams. If I can give you notice, I will, but I don't want to say I'm going to do something and then later on go, shit, I can't do it, whatever. So good stuff. Listen, thanks very much to all the regulars that joined me. Thanks very much to, there's quite a few guys, Juffer and that kind of stuff, that joined me tonight, which you don't normally watch me. So thank you very, very much, guys. It's always a pleasure to have people in the stream. And again, thank you very much to the kind people that chucked me a few quid. So excellent, guys. Listen, I will see you later on in the week. I will be getting a Friday waffle done, and I probably will be, without saying too much, I probably will be back on Sunday night. Anyway, guys, have an excellent week. And yeah, here's to Scotland. Hey, let's hope we stuff the English. Anyway, take care, guys. Cheers, guys.